Hey babies, it's MahMah Tea, back with another one. Ooh, the sun's shining so bright out here today. Give mama her downloads. How many of you babies went ahead and gave your offerings for this Lionsgate portal? You know, you got to give in order to get. Everything ain't take in this world. I know you want it that way. And some of you babies need to stop acting so damn privileged. Don't nobody really owe you shit. Let me tell you why. You decided to come back here this incarnation to pay your debt or collect your reward, or maybe a little bit of both. You can't be mad at somebody because they doing for themselves and you not. Reading some of your comments, you know, mama's putting out some little commercials for her business that she have. I make tea now, right? It's only right that I could connect tea with me spilling this tea right now. I'm having me some coffee. I'm gonna be selling that too. Let me explain something to you. Some of us aren't designed for people to tell us what to do. Some of us are not designed for somebody to dictate what I'm worth. Some of us are not designed for somebody to tell me how I should or should not be making a living for myself. If you find a way to feed your family from your own creations, your own skills, and your own talents, well, baby, you doing what you here to do. Don't you dare knock somebody that has found a road for themselves to travel, a road that they carved out all on their own, a lane that they travel by delivering wisdom and knowledge that they have gathered throughout the years. None of that they acquired was free. I know for me, I spent a lot of money on books and courses, and then I just started digging deep within and seeing how all these things connect for me. Then I share the information in which I get back to you. Now, if I found myself a product or some services that align with everything I'm doing to help create a livelihood for me and my family, baby, who is you to judge me because of that? There's people out here doing a hell of a lot worse, scamming people. There's people using my image and my likeness, creating clone pages and doing all kinds of charlatan work. All right, and they karma's coming, trust and believe. But a woman like myself, I'm an independent, strong black woman. I know that sounds cliche to a lot of people, and y'all don't want to hear that. But this is who we are by nature. Honey, we're the hunters. With the line, let's go out there and get the meal and bring it home to the family. Yes, we do. This is what we do, baby. So this is how I feed myself and my family. I ain't no multi-millionaire, anything like that. But I found a way to tap into my self-worth and create something to give back to the community that can help them, whether mentally, spiritually, or physically. I believe in the triage of life and tapping into that to help my people, all people who need it. Baby, that's a service. That's a service that I'm going to provide. But ain't nothing on this earth free. And until it is, baby, we got to pay for things. This phone I'm talking on and this phone you looking at me on, who paying that for you, baby? The internet, who paying that for you, baby? The clothes you got on your back, who paid for that for you? Now, how you got your money to do it is your business. But don't be questioning nobody who's found a way to be independent and learn how to make things on their own in good love and harmony and providing a good service for the people. This thing of poor righteous teacher is not a badge of honor. Many of our ancestors was killed and murdered and dropped a lot of knowledge, died penniless, while those of you who sat at their feet learning all the knowledge became mighty wealthy. And y'all ain't give nothing back to them people. But you supposed to expect them to die poor. Like that's a legacy to leave behind for you and your babies. We need to get out of this mental construct and always hating on somebody who's doing for themselves. Ain't nobody begging anybody for anything. We're providers. We're providing services and we're providing products that overall help the people. Now, I'm always coming together as a collective of healers and putting events together and things and information for people to get this because we need it. We need it now more than ever, and we need this information and these products and services in abundance. Okay? We ain't no only one doing it, and I'm the only one. And no, it's not, baby. It's a collective, and it's a network of us. It's really time for us to build up our wealth. Ain't nobody gonna do it for us, and ain't nobody gonna give us anything. So if you sitting there expecting it to come to you, baby, you gonna wind up broke and penniless because you have expectations that are not realistic. You gotta do for self, and you gotta make things happen for you and your family. That's how legacies is built, baby. That's how things manifest itself for the betterment of you and your family. You could have been the one chosen here to break the family curse of poverty instead of pointing fingers and being jealous to someone that's breaking it for their family. This is how you stack karma, and you keep coming back here over and over again. Some of you feel real comfortable about working for Mr. Charlie and Missy Ann. That's natural to you. But somebody says, nah, I'm not working for them no more. I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to push this thing through no matter how hard it is. I'm going to make it happen. You turn up your nose to them. You're going to have to question your soul about why you do that. And why haven't you found something that your hand can do and make it work for you? Okay, that's my word for the day. I ain't going to be preaching too much with y'all too much. But babies, y'all need to take a good look. What is you doing to build wealth for you and your family? And wealth is more than just money. Prosperity, good fortune, good health. How are you healing your bloodline? What contribution are you making to humanity? Think about these things before you start criticizing someone who's doing something for them and their family, as well as contributing to the collective. That's my daily word for the day. It's MahMah Tea. Y'all be good. Bye, babies.
You know, Dr. Claude Anderson, he said it perfectly. He goes, let me tell you why you don't see no Chinese man killed or shot by police. Because they got an economic front. They put their money together. They got an economic front. You know why niggas getting killed all the time? Because we don't got no money together. We don't put our money together. We vote for this, vote for that. We should be independent. Oh, you know what? How strong we'd be if we all came independently voted. We would have these politicians in our pocket. We all put our money together. The reason why they treat us like shit is we don't have an economic front. We're not buying the police. We're not buying the politicians. That's why they look at us and don't give a fuck about us. That's why we're always getting shot. Because if we have money,
why don't we get it?
Because we spend our money in everybody else's shit. Because what they say that
everybody else's shit.
they say Arabs, Asians, we go to their stores after even being treated like shit. We still go back to their shit, still buy their shit. Women got to get their hair weaves after being called left and right, and they'll go back to that same. And then all they get is, we're sorry, because they're losing business. If we and we're trying though to open our own hair care. I mean, we got other people from other races selling us our own hair care shit. What the f is going on here?
Generational wealth is not a bust down. It's not a Ferrari. It's not a Maserati. It's not a 10-room mansion. But generational wealth is this right here. Stay tuned.
Over 100 years ago, my great-great-grandmother passed land down to my great-grandmother and then passed it down to my grandmother and her siblings. This land had been abandoned for over 20 years. And last year, I left Georgia for Texas. I wanted to start a homestead and follow in the footsteps of my grandparents. And this is my great-grandfather's barn. We cleared almost 6 acres. We purchased a new RV to live in. We purchased a tractor. We also planted multiple gardens. We grew peppers, grapes, collards, moringa, and watermelons. We built several geodesic domes. We built bathrooms, added outdoor cooking spaces. We had to invite our friends over. And we even watched movies on the lawn.
Do not allow consumerism and social media to make you think that legacy and generational wealth is something that has to do with luxury and just buying things. Will Edmonds, congratulations, my brother. You really touched us with this video that you posted. You have secured your family's legacy for generations to come. Now, the only thing you need now is a trust.
Bank tell me, well, you're making so much money that we need to see your business plan. I said, well, when did I ask you for a loan? Well, you didn't. In order to bank here at Small Bank Land USA, You need to show us your business plan. We need to see your taxes. Because the ladies here, other black women, they don't believe that this is your real success. They think something else is going on that you important from China.
Wow.
You know what, Bank? Deuces.
Black people need to stop being single generation consumers. Yes, I said it. And you've probably heard the saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. That's a great statement, but I want to change it a little bit. How about this? Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. That's a handout. Teach a man how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. That's a good job. But help a man to buy his own fishing pond and you will feed him and his family for generations to come. You see, that's the power of business ownership. Jobs and paychecks can't be passed down, but businesses and assets can.
What's up, everybody? I'm about to get into this Sacred Tea Wellness Blend by MahMah Tea. Yes, this got the blue lotus, the oolong, hibiscus, ginger root, lemon peel. All of this is really great for antioxidants. And we all know what the blue lotus flower does. Let me get a good whiff of this thing. You know, this thing really smells amazing. You guys got to try this. So I'm going to fill up my little kettle here with some purified water. And I'm going to bring mine to a light simmer. I don't want it to be too hot because I am going to make mine cold today. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to add what I got left in here. I'm running out. This thing is so good. Look at the blue lotus petals in there. This is real blue lotus. This ain't that Thai stuff, okay? Let me let that seep in here for about 15 minutes. Where's the thing at? Okay, 15 minutes. Here we go. Now, I like mine with some lemon. So I'm going to slice up my lemon really nice because I'm going to have a nice ice cold blue lotus tea. Okay, let me add in my ice and my lemon. I'll just drop it all in there. You know what I'm saying? I like a little agave in mine because I like it sweet. Sweet tea is what I'm gonna make. Fill that thing on up with the lemons and the agave and the ice. Look at that. This is gonna make a really nice iced tea. Put my little lid on here and shake it up. I like mine in the thermos because I'm gonna sip on it all day and it keeps it nice and cold when you do it that way. So let me give this thing a little sippy sip and see how this thing go. Simply divine. Y'all need to try Sacred Tea Wellness Blend today.